Hi guys, this is Cindy from Part-Time Permies, and today we're going to have a little story time as we're out here playing. You got snow for me? Okay, good job. Oh. Snowball. There's a snowball. Uh-oh. There's a snowball for you. Whoa, good throw. Stomp. Stomp, stomp. In early February, we saved some eggs for hatching for our first round of chick hatching. And we did this because we like to have our chicks start laying eggs in August to September before the fall molt starts. I find that if they don't start laying by October, that the chicks won't start laying until January, even if they get to around 6 months earlier than that. So we like to start our chicks early, but we ran into a few snags along the way, so here's the story about our chick hatching. So our first challenge that we ran into when we were collecting eggs was that we had to select for ones that weren't frozen. I was using the girls in with Gus. There are premier girls that I want to breed and collect more eggs from. But we don't have any heat on our eggs, so or in the coops. So it was trying to collect on the warmest days or as soon as we could during the day to hopefully catch the eggs before they froze so that we'd have some viability there. So I wasn't sure at the beginning about the viability, and you can see when with my last chick video that I was just kind of crossing our fingers and hoping that we'd get some viable ones. Yeah, my Bella. Jump, jump, jump. You got lots of snow? Yeah, you got footprints up there, huh? Mama, do what? You want footprints? Oh. Footprints. Mama's footprint. There you go. And Puddin is putting footprints. There you go. Okay, so issue number 2 that we ran into was my egg turner does not automatically set up to turn the eggs every day, which I was mistaken about. So there were a few days in the beginning there where they weren't being turned. I put the eggs in there, got everything up to heat, up to humidity and all that, but I have to set the days to 21 days to get the eggs turning. So it took a few days before we started turning the eggs. So issue number 3 that we ran into was I came home from work one day and this goofball had turned off the switch for our electricity. We had it on a strip, power strip, and the power strip had been turned off. So the eggs were not being heated for a number of hours, who knows how long. The temperature in the incubator was down to 70 when it should be up to 99.5. It wasn't down to ambient temperature. It was like in the low 70s, and our ambient temperature is upper 60s in our house. But that could be an issue because you need 100-degree weather. Now, I didn't give up on it at this point because chickens get up from their nest once a day, so those temperatures do fluctuate more when you have the eggs hatch naturally. So I let it go and kept going with it. So that was about a third of the way through the incubation period. So issue after issue through this whole time. That way?
Tell me.
You come with you? You're gonna make food? Yes, because you have a little play kitchen over here in the edge of the woods, which we kind of need to move that out of the woods before the poison ivy starts growing again for the season. We moved it over here to get it out of the way of the plow because we didn't want to plow that thing over. Okay, so we let things go for the full 21 days and didn't check again. I mean, I checked every night to make sure the machine was on and doing its turn and all that. And you get to day, oh no, you get to day 18 and it does stop rotating because you're in lockdown mode. You take the centerpiece off that frames the eggs, and I didn't do that right away, so issue number 4. I forgot to do that, but again, we go with go with the flow here. So it was not a perfect incubation time. Bella! 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 Oh, hi! On. Come on. It's okay. Knock your water over again. We'll have to fix that. Here's the big treat. Okay, hold on to it. So I guess that's 4 things that happened during our incubation time what were not exactly planned. And I never did actually candle the eggs at all. I never did candle the eggs at all. So, you know, I really wasn't sure. Roosters. I really wasn't sure how many were viable from the get-go and how much those initial problems impacted our hatch rate at all. But I just went with the flow. Kind of have only so much time here, and Gus keeps knocking over his big water, and now I need to rinse it off. Hopefully the hose isn't frozen. And get some more water in there. But yeah, so then we get to day 20 out of 21, and we do hear some cheeping. So that was nice to hear the eggs making their little peeping noises. That is so cool to hear, by the way. But yeah, our sitter, our nanny, first noticed that during the day. So it was like, great, we have some chicks. We didn't ruin the whole hatch. That was Friday night, day 20 into 21. And in the morning we had 1 chick. We put 22 eggs in there. 1 chick. Now, it takes some time to hatch. That was still day 21. And actually sometimes it'll take another couple days for the rest of them to hatch. I'm gonna show you something. Are you chasing chickens? Yes. You're chasing not just chickens, you're chasing a rooster. Uh-oh, you better get yourself up. Yeah, we'll have to wash that stuff, but that's okay. So it's now day 21, and we are with 1 chick hatch so far. We're waiting to see if any other chicks hatch. Nobody came out. I didn't even see any cracks, any peeps in the shells. Nothing all day. Go to bed, wake up the next morning, day 22, and we have 6 more chicks that hatched. So they all decided to hatch at night, none of them during the day. You want to come in here? You gotta be careful with this rooster if you come in here. No! This rooster, who I picked for a breeding stock rooster, was great until this spring. He doesn't go for anybody, but if I bring Bella in here, he will chase her. It's not good. He may not be breeding stock for next year. You coming back out? Hold on, baby. Want some water? Yeah? There's a hen in there? You got a hen in there? Okay, don't play with her, honey. She's probably trying to lay an egg. Kind of dark in there. She's in there? Yeah, she is trying to lay an egg. Come on out. Let's not bug her, okay? Here we go. Yeah, the chicken is laying an egg. She's gonna give us an egg. That's a good thing. You like eggs? Bella, do you like eggs? Yeah. Yes. Oh. You bumped the leaves, huh?
Sorry. No leaves.
No leaves here.
I miss leaves.
You miss leaves?
Hey.
I do too. Up high. In the end, out of 22 eggs, we got 7 chicks. So 30% hatch is low, probably due to the multiple issues. Plus I didn't candle to see which ones were actually fertile. So that does get to be a little bit of an issue. However, we still got 7 chicks out of that and set them up. We dipped their beaks in water, got them set up with food and a radiant heater. I like the radiant heaters better than the heat lamps. I occasionally use heat lamps, but you always run the risk of them breaking or catching fire, and the radiant heaters are a little safer that way. So we got them set in a bin, a brooder bin, inside the house, and they are now about 3 weeks old, and I'll show you some pictures of that. Those snow pants make it hard. You're gonna outgrow the baby swing this year, I think. Lucky, you want some fresh water? Supposed to be about freezing today. Refilled. He's full. Gus's pool is well overflowing and we're flooding out an apple tree. Get that over there. Nice thing about sandy soil, it does pretty much soak right through. Drains very well. Disadvantage, it doesn't hold water very long. Help you, you gotta stand up on your feet. Go. Nope, small steps. Try this one over here, it's smaller. There you go. Yes, we got a toddler who's exploring everything. Okay, Lucky. Here the pool looks pretty good and clean and full. And you got your bath. So end result of the hatch is we have 7 chicks who are a few weeks old now, and we just set up our second round of hatching of green eggs because I'd like to keep the multicolor eggs going. And Gus is flock calling his brown, so yeah, okay. Second round has a different priority here. I'm hoping to get a rooster that I can replace Gus's rooster with this fall and go from there. And maybe some more laying hens to kind of just replenish and keep our green layers going. So that's it for this video. If you like to support us on our projects, you can visit us at our Patreon site, which I'll link here. And if you like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more updates as the season progresses. We'll see you with our next one. Have a great one.